Something a little different from me today, and that's because it's my birthday as I film this. So today I do what I want, and I've been thinking a lot about the creative process lately. That's because I set a massive goal to make 100 videos in a year. It's roughly 2 a week, and I just passed the 2/3 mark. And you guys, it's actually getting a little bit exhausting for the very first time. It's to be expected, honestly. It's still summer, the world opened up, knock on wood on that. Birthday, of course, and I have a wedding and a honeymoon next month. So yeah, distractions galore. Plus, the personal finance space makes it tough to crank out quality content since I do often do a ton of research. But that brings me back to today's topic. Advice for creators from someone making 2 a week. 36 tips on my 36th birthday. Things I've learned after, I think, around 160 videos since starting the money resolution. The focus will be on YouTube, but I think you can apply all these tips to other areas as well, such as writing, photography, music, and so on. If you do want a digital download with all 36 tips, I'm turning them into a one-sheeter you can grab for free with the link on screen, and I'll also link it on top in the description below. And with that, let's just dive right in. Number 1, it's all about the title and thumbnail. Write your title before you start and work to improve your thumbnail skills. I use and recommend Procreate on the iPad and or Canva on the desktop. Try to stay at or under 4 words on your thumbnail if you can. Number 2, cut mercilessly. If you aren't sure if you should leave it in, take it out. I actually started with over 50 tips today. I consolidated where I could, and I eliminated the rest to land on 36. Now I stand 100% behind all 36 that made the final cut. Number 3, the algorithm is unpredictable. Don't get too high when it blesses you or too low when it messes with you. Also, don't be surprised when a video you aren't super proud of takes off and your favorite one tanks. Just keep creating. Number 4, being a content creator is all about finding creative balance. Make some videos that include keywords for search, balance niching down versus just making what you want sometimes, like this one today, balance trending versus evergreen topics, and find a balance between research and your own ideas. Number 5, create a content calendar. Yeah, you'll probably abandon it eventually. I have twice this year, but just going through the exercise is really helpful. If you can stick with it and you're an indecisive person, stick with it. It beats changing your mind about what to film next 10 times in a single day. Trust me. Number 6, have a central place where you keep all of your best ideas. I use and prefer Trello, but I also have a note in my phone called Video where I drop random ideas and quotes on the go that eventually make their way into Trello and videos. True story, I wrote most of these tips today in my notes app from the sauna at my gym. It is where I do my best thinking. Number 7, exercise. When you feel stuck creatively, go for a run. When you feel writer's block, work out at the gym. Either way, take care of yourself. Oh, and prioritize sleep. Number 8, to improve the quality of your videos, I recommend you script them. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Most YouTube videos that you probably watch day to day are scripted. Sorry if I just spoiled some of the magic. Side tip for improving quality, every video needs a why, a so what. What do you want your viewer to take away? How can they learn or transform by the end of it? Number 9, I don't have the time is a lie. Get up early, work on lunch breaks, use weekends and evenings, give up an unimportant hobby. I've done all of that this year. My favorite time to be productive is actually the weekend mornings with my iced coffee and my dog hanging out on the deck. Number 10, don't do it for the money. You won't make any real money for 3+ years. It could be sooner, but be mentally prepared to make 0 for years going into it. Do it for the love and let the money be a bonus. Number 11, speaking of money, don't rely strictly on Google AdSense or partner revenue for your income. The money is relatively limited via AdSense. It's extremely limited in certain saturated genres, probably like gaming, makeup, and maybe tech reviews. So get sponsors, use referral or affiliate links, create and sell your own digital products like ebooks and maybe a course. You can even try Patreon, of course, and more. Number 12, get your viewers off of YouTube and convert them into owned traffic. This means grow an email list. The reason? YouTube is borrowed land. It could somehow disappear tomorrow. The algorithm could turn on you. You could hit a copyright strike and get booted off. You just never know. But growing an email list, these are people you can promote to. Create irresistible digital downloads to drive signups to landing pages. Example was today's one-sheeter. Number 13, on that note, platforms don't like it when people leave their platform. Balance is key here. If I'm consistently trying to send people to my website and to my books, that's a signal to YouTube that when people watch my videos, they immediately leave. If that was the case, YouTube's gonna decide it doesn't like that and it might decide to stop showing my content. So right click and open my one-sheeter in a new link. Just kidding. Number 14, identify who your audience is. If you think your video is for everybody, it might be for nobody. Finding your niche is important. I pivoted to financial independence and FIRE movement when I used data to realize those types of videos were doing best, especially for comments and subscribes. I also keep demographic data in mind with each video. For example, my viewers are 56% male and all ages, but mostly 20s and 30s. It's why I made these two videos, and it's why my B-roll shows more men than women. Number 15, test consistently. Now, it's not super easy on YouTube to run an A/B test, but you can definitely experiment and find out what works best. Experiment with thumbnails, days of the week to post, time of day to post, length of your title, length of your videos, and more. Number 16, don't be overly self-promotion-y. I used to try to show my books in most of my videos and mention my course when I could, but it's really not worth it because it leads to very few clicks and sales, and it's a distraction from my content and a waste of people's time. Plus, it's a lot easier to promote other people's products that you use and love. Number 17, ask for likes and subscribes, but don't be pushy. You don't get what you don't ask for, of course, but mix it up, including when you ask and how you ask. Keep it quick, never beg, and try to provide a reason why. Plus, earn it with valuable content consistently. Number 18, use data to improve. Like I mentioned with testing, listen to your data because what doesn't get measured gets missed. I recommend you focus on click-through rate, then percent of video viewed, which videos drive subscribes, likes, and comments, and then revenue metrics last. Again, it's not all about the money. Number 19, if you don't know what to create, make a versus video, a how-to video, something that challenges a common belief, or something brutally honest from the heart. But also be 100% into your idea or don't do it. It's a hell yes or it's a hell no. Your audience can tell if your heart isn't in it and your quality will falter. I hope you know by now I'm 100% passionate about sharing these tips today, even though it's a risk for me and my channel because how to and vulnerability. Number 20, find help or you might burn out. You don't need to do it all on your own. Get help with writing, pay for tools, have someone you trust edit your videos for you. I actually paid someone on Fiverr to edit a recent video as an experiment, and it was awesome. It saved me at least 5 hours of work. Not to mention we all have strengths and weaknesses. Plus, fresh eyes and a new perspective can definitely improve the content. Number 21, set big goals, but don't become obsessed. Reassess your goals and don't set goals around vanity metrics like likes and subscribes. I'm aiming for a 6% click-through rate and a watch rate time of over 50% on each video. And of course, I have that big goal of 100 videos this year. That one keeps me consistent and motivated. Number 22, it's not about the equipment. Start for free. Your phone without lights or a mic will do just fine while you learn. Thinking you'll start when you have the right equipment is an excuse. I made a few small investments in, I think, year 2 of making videos, but I honestly don't think I've bought anything this last year. Number 23, your first videos will be your worst. Just start, or as Sean Cannell of Think Media always says, you just gotta hit record. Amy Poehlerfield says, ready is a lie. If you're thinking about starting a channel, do it. In fact, I'm gonna give you 1 week to post your first video. Do you accept my challenge? Share it with me and I'll watch it and comment on it. There you go, a guaranteed view and comment. Number 24, your friends and family aren't watching and judging you and secretly talking behind your back and making fun of your early videos. I know it feels scary to put yourself out there, but people support you far more than you realize, even when you're making your first worst videos, or they just don't care or pay attention because everyone's really busy with their own lives. Number 25, don't try to look or be perfect on camera. Never re-record, be real, be raw, keep the mistakes. I'm actually gonna let you in on a secret here. I had food in my teeth right in the bottom in one of my early videos, this Costco membership one, and it went on to be my 4th most watched video. And you know what? Not one person has commented about the food and teeth issue. I nearly deleted that video the day I posted it. but perfection can also be spelled paralysis. Number 26, keep your videos 8 to 14 minutes long. Say what you mean in as little as time as possible. Now, what's the perfect video length? It's however long and not a minute more it takes you to deliver value and offer a good viewing experience. I actually figured out it takes me a total of 1 hour to make the video for every minute that the video ends up being. I would definitely consider total creation time and how much time you have to work on the video as well. Number 27, keep videos under the next full minute. 13:02 is far different than 12:47 to the viewer, I think. I don't know, but Graham Stephan recommended this, and now I notice he does it on almost all his videos, and you can't deny his success. Now I feel like I have something in my teeth. Number 28, one way to try to improve watch time is to include pattern interrupts. They're little moments. It's something unexpected that takes your viewer from kind of watching to completely paying attention. This again includes keeping mistakes. Ask really odd questions to drive fun comments. If you're a fast talker like me, slow down and keep the pauses when you're making a key point. Heck, repeat the points. If you're not listening, pay attention here. I'm gonna repeat that. Repeat the points. Let me know, did any of these silly pattern interrupts work? Number 29, don't be in a hurry. The cream always rises to the top, so focus on quality content. Get 1% better with each video. That also includes get 1% faster at making them each time. Enjoy the journey, continue to improve. You can't force anything. Patience is a shortcut. Number 30, collaborate and network with other creators in your space if and when you can. Don't do it for the views or attention. Do it to meet other interesting, creative people. Make friends, share stories and ideas, learn from one another. I actually met a couple YouTubers earlier this year and I got away from it, but I definitely want to focus on it more again soon. It was a blast to just chat and brainstorm. Number 31, separate creator work from being present at home if you work from home. Hopefully I don't need to explain this one. 32, use music and sound effects as if they're characters in your story. I use and recommend Epidemic Sound for music and sound effects, but it does cost money monthly. YouTube Audio Library has great free music as well. Just don't let the music be too loud or you'll hear about it in the comments like I did and many others have. Number 33 is to include personal stories. Be your authentic self. People want to know you, not just what you know. Always remember that. I try to inject at least one story in each video about me. And again, it's great if you're willing to share something vulnerable. 34, remember, your video isn't about you. That's why I still write the viewer is the star of the show on top of each script. Number 35, be confident and fake it if you must at first. Eye contact is key. I got called out looking away from camera too often in the comments. If you can't smile when you talk, try to always smile with your eyes. Fake it until you make it. It might take you 50 or 100 or more videos to get fully comfortable on camera. Number 36, the community is the best part. The sooner you realize that, the more fun you're going to have. Cherish every view, like, and subscribe. Each number on screen in your data is a real person. It's why I do my best to reply to every comment. I keep my frequent commenters in mind as I create and write. I actually went into YouTube and writing books thinking, I don't need to reach 100 or 1,000 or a million people. If I can reach and make a difference in just 1 or 2 people's lives, this will all have been worth it. It's why I speak as if I'm talking to one person each time on camera. As a bonus here, if you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. Save this video if you think this is something you're gonna wanna come back to and rewatch someday. I'm gonna get back to having a birthday though. Creators, I love you. Viewers, I love you. You made this year a blast and definitely pick me up when I'm feeling slightly unmotivated. Like if you like, subscribe if you loved and all that jazz. Do drop me a comment. I'd love to see #HBD blowing up in the comments down below. That always makes me smile no matter what day you watch this in the future. Happy late birthday to you. Sorry I missed it. Let me know which tip on this list today stood out to you. What was something you learned? Or what's a great tip you have for me or other content creators out there? Have an awesome week or weekend ahead, and I'll see you, friend, in a few days on the next one. Thanks. Write the word thumbnail at the bottom of your script so you don't forget to make silly faces at the end. Try to inject at least one personal story. I'm not leaving that mistake in.